Welcome back to Off. So, the way to the Queen and the end of the game is open, but I want to go back through the Purified Zones, 1, 2, and 3, and collect the secret items that open up a secret boss to face before the end of the game. So here we go. Full disclosure, I've got a walkthrough open preemptively just in case there's any mystery, in case I get really stuck on something. Because I would like to finish off in this stream. I'm even willing to go long, to go overtime to make that happen, because we're so close to the end. I think if I get to... what am I trying to say? I'm so close to the end that, like, if all that's left is the queen, then I would still... it wouldn't make for, like, much of a game. Much of a stream. It would be so short, I think. Because if I just went straight to the queen from here, and played out the rest of the game, I think that wouldn't fill out the space. It wouldn't fill out the rest of the stream very much. Oh yeah, rock puzzle. I think we can just do this. Let's see. Oh crap. I even looked preemptively at the walkthrough so that I would have an idea of what to do, and I still screwed up. Even knowing that you're meant to, you're not supposed to go into that building yet. Oh well. I just missed a few items. I think that's all that happens. Hang on. I'm gonna think about these rocks before I start moving up. We want to do like this, and then like that. No, because then I'm already stuck. Huh. Crucially, the walkthrough I found doesn't tell you how to do these puzzles. I've got it. I just can't go to that chest. But that's not the chest I'm after anyway. There's a very particular chest in this zone that I'm after. Notice, so kind of reflecting what Enoch, the Guardian of Zone 3, said, everyone is gone. Like, this zone, now that we've, quote, purified it, it seems to have vanished. Secretaries. All that's left are secretaries. Oh, wait. I thought I was on a different one. They have a lot of health, which is why you don't want to go back here until after you've beaten the other zones. But all the normal people are gone. Like, this whole area has been turned, like, pale and lifeless. Post office elevator doesn't work, but there's a chest in here, I think. Right? It doesn't seem to work. Hopefully I fixed my audio problems from last time. I've got the mic a little farther away, and I altered my compressor. So far it looks like I'm clean. I'm not going above the yellow into the red. Audio is difficult. And this is like even with all the amazing... Oh, I see. The tram is just stuck here, is it? Oops, and I was screwing around, so now I gotta fight 3 of these things. Alright. There's no reason to hold back. May as well use the strongest stuff you have. But yeah, I'm excited to finish this. Because this has been a fun run, so to speak, and it's been really nice to come back to this old game, this old classic. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't using competencies for that. I should have. But yeah. What did we learn in the last... Oh, that's not interesting. I guess they've been wiped clean too. 10 eyes. What's that? Oh, eyes. I thought there was an item called 10 eyes. That's the kind of thing this game does to you. It puts you in a mind where you're expecting weird stuff. You can still call a pedalo. Apparently, although it's not to this location. But yeah, I was thinking, man, last time it had that, I had totally forgotten about it, but we had to access different versions of the same zone, or of the same area, from the save select screen, which is such a cool idea. I love it when games do that. So where's the pet? Oh, they're here at this. I love it when games do stuff like that. It seems like the sort of thing that RPG Maker kind of compels you towards, because otherwise the game systems are relatively simple. Like, something that I'm reminded of the something also from last stream. I'm reminded of the mini game where you're falling down the tower in the sugar factory, and how oh, Abaddon's meat. I forgot. I think that's. I forget what that item is. But I'm reminded of this game just has so much variety and makes the most use out of what is ultimately a very limited game system. I assume. I actually haven't worked with RPG Maker at all, so I don't really know. But the impression I get is that the game tools are very powerful, but ultimately very simple. So I have another Monday, second one, and the grand finale. That's the special item I was looking for. So we'll save, and now Zone 1, Purified Zone 1 is done. That was quick. Now it's time for Zone 2. One thing I love about this part is that in addition to everybody being gone, and these new strange enemies called secretaries, which I think they're all called secretaries, but they're different in each zone. They, crucially, what am I trying to say? Oh, also, wait, I got a new thing. Blindness attack. Oh, the long string is even stronger. I'll stick with converted string for now. Let's see, that seemed to do a lot of damage. But, I totally lost track of what I was even talking about. Oh wow, that did over 600 damage, that one. I don't know, I just love all the stuff this game does, and I love the way that games utilize, the way that they work within the limitations of their game engines. It's something that I've toyed with a few times. But I don't know, I often feel like, wow, we got a lot of level ups and a lot of new competencies. I'll have to see what they do. But, I've tried doing that sort of thing a bunch and not had much success. Oh, we can't even read the bookshelves anymore. The banner doesn't even respond to it. So I don't think, we don't have to go up to the top of the library to progress, to get the item I want, but there's something up here that I do want to experience. It's very sad, though. I forgot how long it takes to go up the library. But again, as I said the last time we were in the library, the encounter rates are low enough and forgiving enough that you can actually get up the library, an area like this, without encountering too many enemies. I'd probably get hit one before I get to the top, though, right? Oh, hang on. I just want to see if there's no, there's no chests. Even though, like, even the, like, puzzle, numpad puzzle boxes are gone. Oh, nice. We can actually... Vengeful symbol has been found. Oh, cool. Let's equip that. Totally glossing over the cat meow that we just heard. What's going on? This vengeful symbol isn't better than anything I have on. Oh, but who's this? It's the judge. What are you doing?
I'm meowing at the top of my lungs, pretending the echoes belong to someone. Someone I used to know. Have you seen my dear brother?
Aw. Poor Pablo. Remember, in the last zone, after we purified Zone 2 and destroyed the Guardian Japheth, the judge was gone. Like, he didn't show up at all in Zone 3, and Zachary had to take his place with that silly mask. And that's because the judge has been here this whole time, pretending that his brother, the echoes of his meows are his brother, who's long gone from this world. Isn't that sad? It's strange, like this whole, I'm still trying to piece together the themes and stuff of this world, because you can kind of, from what we saw so far, you can kind of piece together a literal sequence of events, like a history of events. You've got this child who, we haven't learned his name yet, but his name's Hugo. Oh, oops, I have to go through the library. His name is Hugo, and his father left him, and I think it seems like his mother did too. I think the implication is that she left him. My guess is that she left him in foster care of some kind. But he didn't understand. He thought she was coming back. And to cope, he came up with... let's see if I can equip this. To cope, he came up with all of these... He kind of created his own little world with all of these all of these guardians, based on people that maybe he actually met, or possibly just based on kind of caricatures, character archetypes, I should say. You know, Dedan is the tall mister, Japhet is the bird, and Enoch was the big mister. And yeah, from that, like, it's sort of a corrupt world. I'm worried that I might have gone the wrong way, but we'll see. It's clearly like a distraught world. Oh, look at that thing. Okay, hang on. Purified Zone 2 code. What does it say? 1805. I think I'm gonna need that. Maybe not soon, but I will need it. Oh, are we not allowed back through? Okay, so that code is the code for that door. Cool. Because I remembered thinking that, noticed that here in the residential area the first time there were these locked doors that required codes. And I thought, oh man, I missed out. Maybe if I had taken the time to find it, I would have been able to do that stuff. Maybe being able to, find uh, find the code somewhere. But no, you're supposed to come back later. Like here. Uh-oh. Who has the... No, it's not you. I'm just gonna use the strongest attacks and not worry about... Oh, dang it, I used the wrong one. I'm not gonna worry about saving competency points, I'm just gonna go full ham on everybody. But let's cure the poison. It's this one, overdone perspective. There we go. And the batter should heal oneself. Save second base, I think should be good enough, yeah. Boy. Here we go. Ignoring defense is a good attack. But yeah, in this zone, there is... there's a code for another locked door that I can find. And that, probably for that locked door. I'm gonna at least look at the door and see if it opens. I don't think it's gonna work, but... Nope, it's not that one. So, we gotta find the code for that locked door. It's gonna be around somewhere. I think it might be up through here somewhere. And then we'll be able to get the next item. Oh, it's 2 pieces of Belial's meat. Huh. Wonder where the code is. Maybe I missed it. I think I might have missed it earlier. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, hang on. I gotta take a quick break, but I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, but I'm back. I'm gonna take a quick look at the walkthrough, because I think I missed something in the maze, but I want to be sure that's what happened. Anyway, let's see. The downwards keep right. In the house, there's another code on the wall. Oh, weird. Okay, so in the basement of one of the locked houses is the item we're looking for. And, oh, I see, there's a doorway. Maybe the code is in here. Yep, that looks like it. 1709. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Alright, I think that code might be the one that we need. So, what was I saying? Oh, I was laying out the story so far. So, Hugo, if the French pronunciation would be more like Hugo. Oh look, there's actually a person in here. The phantoms are gone. The color is gone. Everything is gone. I am now forever safe. Oh, that's right, because in this zone, part of the theming was that everybody's terrified of everything, to the point where the roller coaster was shut down before it was even ready. But here we go. The Thursday's been found. We've got 10 of clubs on there. And Grand Diagonal. That's one of the secret items, I think. So Zone 2 is done. There's more stuff I could find here, but I don't want to. I just want to get these secret items. Alright, now to Zone 3. But yes, Hugo created these worlds, and the Guardians in them based on people that he knew about. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we aren't going to trigger the floor. We don't need the stamps anymore to navigate safely. Ooh, the color of force. I wonder what... Okay, that one is actually stronger defense, I think. So, Omega is the one that has the, like, poison recovery stuff on it, so I want to give it all the defense I can. What else about the world? Okay. I guess there's probably not anything else in the dormitories. These are... I can't even tell what I'm looking at exactly. Do they have, like, really flashy glasses on? Is that what this is? Secretary. 3,500 HP. Weak to plastic, but there is a smoke. Okay. Let's do our long string, and then we got a cure poison on Epsilon. Cool. One of the things that the walkthrough mentioned was that... Here we go, plastic. One of the things the walkthrough mentioned is that poison is a real danger in the Purified Zones. Oh, crap. We're asleep now. Do I have an object that cures sleep? Belial's meat cures everything. I'd rather not just use my limited supply of Belial's meat, so I'm gonna hope that we get a recovery at some point. There we go, we got one down. Let's see, Run with Grace was doing about 200. Let's see if Special Home Run does more. It does, a lot more, okay. So it doesn't make sense to, it doesn't make sense to use the plastic element attack, even though they have a light weakness to it. Division by 0. Division by 0. Funny enough, I feel like that's kind of a common trope to like divide by 0 is like this horrible thing, but it's actually very practical and necessary even in what is it? In mathematics, specifically, what's it called? I forgot. It's the discipline where you're doing like I don't think there's anything else in those rooms. Calculus, that's it. Division by 0 is useful in calculus. I can't remember. I don't know why I was blanking on it. Yeah, computers might have trouble with it. Oh, hang on. Do I have to go through? Okay, I guess I did have to go through that other area, because there's no way... There's no access to the rail system anymore. At least I think so. I think that's what's happening. Okay, so I have to go in that other door. The other dormitories, I guess. Although one of those crates was a little suspicious down there. Yep, okay, there's an exit here now. So, what else was I thinking of in terms of... Oh yeah, in terms of piecing together the story. The comic that we found in that one version of Hugo's room seemed to be pretty unambiguously declaring the batter as a bad guy. Relevant to us as we are not the batter, but we are controlling him. We're directing him. Okay. So that's not any better for us. Is it better for the batter? No, we can't equip that to the batter. I'm just trying to figure out what this item is that I just got. But it doesn't seem to be any better than what I have. That's weird. Maybe I was supposed to pick these things up instead of buying them from... buying those other items from what's his name? Okay, we only have one this time. But it's still going to do a lot of damage, I'm sure. It's going to put somebody important to sleep, I bet. Let's do that. Defense on the batter, I guess. Boy, Omega's taking a lot of hits. Yeah, we want to ignore defense. But yeah, the batter is positioned as a bad person. And... Oh, I forgot the... I keep using converted string, but I forgot that we have a stronger one now. Yeah, I have long string. There we go. I think it's pretty clear that that Hugo also created the queen. Oh, nothing in here. Although who she is, we'll have to save that for later. I wonder, do we have to do the mini game again with this? Probably not, right? It wouldn't make sense because all the phantoms are gone. But that leaves a question. Who are the phantoms then? And why are they, oh, can't interact with anything down here. But clearly, Enoch seems to be convinced that the phantoms are the deceased. Okay, hang on, let's actually save and recover. First. Question marks destination? It's a little unsettling that this tramp still works. Oh, I see. This is the... This we were before. I'm gonna try and just go... I'm gonna barrel on towards the office. What was formerly Enoch's office. What was I trying to say? I keep interrupting myself, and I don't remember. We also have, I bet the, maybe, or maybe not. I was going to say the whispering, if I could interpret it, might have some relevance to this. But I don't think it does, really. It's all in French as far as I can guess. We got to cure sleep on the batter. There we go. Nice and easy. It's easiest when there's only one. And we're all leveling up and getting money that could be well spent on. Zachary. That was it. I couldn't remember his name for some reason. Ooh, this is spooky. I want to say that we either go up to the left or up to the right in this room. I actually don't know. I have a feeling we looped around. Oh, nope, here it is. The Grand Spectral. And with that, we have all of the secret items, and I can go to Zone 0. Where we'll find Zachary, I think. There he is. I would like to find a save point. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, it has been some time now since I've seen Pablo. I hope he's doing well. He's in a bad way. He's in a bad way, Zachary. Fortunately. Oh, let's sell some stuff. I'll keep my days of the week. What is this? Beneficial physical attacks. Reduces consumption of CP. That's really good. Critical hits. Harmful ground. Cool. I guess I don't have anything else to sell except some of these, which I feel like I should be able to use. But, they're not any better than what I've got, so I'm selling them. Cool. Now we've got 11,000 credits, which is more than I've had in the rest of the game. Let's see. Some of these are good, but I want this special... I think there's a special item that Zachary sells, unless I'm wrong. Weird. I'm sure that Zachary sells the last special item we need. But maybe not. I'm gonna save again, having sold that stuff. And I'm gonna see if we can access the secret boss somehow. Maybe we can. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Who's this mysterious figure? I'm ignoring why all is so distressing. I'm never hungry. Smiley emoticon. Think of something beautiful, really hard, and maybe you will see it tomorrow. Who are you? Like, for example, a beautiful day with a huge ducky. A very distressing one. Oh, like the shadow on the floor. Oh, is this... I bet that's like an optical illusion, like there's a rabbit if you turn sideways or something. What are you doing here? Let us not lose any time to useless introductions. Let's dance together, my dearest friend. Yeah, I don't know who this is supposed to be. Just more things confounding the story. Oh, 4 quarters is what that means. Loose mask, blind mask, wide angle. What are all these abilities that they're using? Sucre, the French word for sugar. And then there are 4 dummies. Delicious sugary candies. Okay. Should I attack the dummies? Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, yes I can. I feel like I should be attacking the dummies. Let's do... attack everybody. Ignore the adversary's defense. Didn't do much damage. It's strange, I feel like... speed... It seems like the speed has been slowed down for everybody. I'm a little worried. Let's boost the batter's defense. I think I'm gonna get, I'm gonna have, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, that attack doesn't do much damage. I might just save CP on Omega. Oh, I forgot. I should be using the batter to heal people. It's so weird. The batter feels like... The batter feels like the, heavy hitter of the team, but he's also healer. It's weird. Oh, I forgot. There's a secret with this. For one thing, I'm gonna heal up Omega. But Sugar, ooh, palsied. Uh-oh. Let's boost up Omega's attack so that we can recover this palsy. But there's actually a secret to Sugar. Sugar is actually very there it is, palsy. Sugar is very vulnerable to poison. So that's what Alpha's going to be doing, is inflicting poison. Oh, I should be boosting the intelligence. Forgot about that. Okay, well, anyway. Boy, I'm just kind of... okay, yeah, here we go. Poison. Poison! Let's increase Alpha's intelligence to try and help do more damage with that attack. Yeah, I think those numbers that randomly pop up are the poison damage. And we'll just keep doing it. Keep doing poison. And the batter should heal up people. On Omega? There we go. I don't know. Who's Sugar? Is Sugar... Maybe Sugar is meant to be like an external, like a family friend or something. A mysterious figure that we haven't heard. Somebody that we wouldn't know about. And they're gone. Incidentally, Sugar... I heard somebody suggested that Sugar could be transgender and to Mortis Ghost, and Mortis Ghost's reply was something along the lines of, why not? Which is kind of... It's a little non-committal, but it's, you know, it's better than most responses you would expect to get from people. That's quite nice. I'm feeling way too cold. I didn't like that dance, my dearest friend. I think the huge frightening ducky has won this round. Say goodbye to Zachary for me. She's dead. So I guess Sugar is somebody that we all knew. The batter seems very disturbed by all this. I guess it's better like that. Wow. That's the most you can say about it, Zachary. Oh, that's right. We have to go to the room and buy the last thing from Zachary there, I think. So let's do that. That boss battle wasn't too hard. I was worried it might be. But I wanted to do it, and I've done it. Hang on while I plug in my laptop, which I'm using to monitor everything. Actually, I guess I'll keep the walkthrough open just in case there's something weird. But I'm not gonna look at it. When I say that it's open, it's on a separate tab so that I don't cheat too much. But the end game is near, my friend. Okay, we read this before. Now can I actually buy the last thing? Oh, here it is, Grand Brachial. Let's buy it. There. Now, do I just talk to him? Okay, weird. So I've got all the special items, I think. We've got the Grand Chocolatier, Grand Spectral, which is smoke, Grand Brachial is meat, Grand Metal, Grand Diagonal is metal, and the Grand Finale is plastic. And I want to say, let's save. I was pretty sure that Zachary, once you have all of these, Zachary offers you a special item, or do you have to sell them to him? Wait. Okay, well, I've got 11,000 credits, so let's see, what can I buy? Aura of Lunacy. Temperamental Symbol. Katsuhiro Bat. So I think I have the best bat for the batter. Let's get this, what's the best? Hang on. Defensive equipment 1 for everyone. The Neil Tunic for the batter. Color of Neglect. You only get 2 of them. Here I was thinking that I would be able to actually get some more equipment after all those zones, but apparently not. So let's equip Omega with the best defense thing I have. That prevents poison mutant blindness, but yeah, I think that'll do. Alpha should have the best defensive equipment I can do. And then Friday is beneficial competences, which I don't know what that means. So I'm going to do reduces consumption of CP so that Alpha can just keep throwing out competences. Agility is pretty good. Yeah, let's leave Epsilon with agility. And then Color of Force does improve it. And the batter is not able of getting anything else. Okay, so I'll sell these just in case I can buy something else. Let's see. And then we'll go straight to the Queen. I think I can afford like one thing. I can afford the Neil Tunic or temperamental symbol. Let's get one temperamental symbol. There we go. And I'm gonna equip that on Epsilon, who often attacks rather than doing competences all the time. One more save, and we proceed to the end of the game. Chapter 1, The Queen. The one missing piece is like where... So Hugo created this world and the Guardians and the circumstances in which they live. But then we appear, the batter appears, and us to help him. So like there's like this missing time in between where, like, how did it get to this state where all these specters are everywhere, you know? Maybe we'll learn. Oh, I love this music too. This is very like surreal and like end of all things. It almost reminds me of the music from like Twilight Princess, the Twilight Realm. The first thing she said was, "You are finally here, Batter. Long has been the wait for your arrival. But your way was in vain. You will only cause embarrassment here. Go back home." Always keeping his icy confidence, the Batter replied, That's what I did. This cradle is the home of my father. The Guardians have fallen. You are queen of a kingdom that no longer exists." Surprised, but not at all disconcerted, she asked him, "Why have you destroyed the land that I had rebuilt?" Answer was simple. "You've never been here to do such a thing. Your role was to take care of him, and you have failed your task. And because of you, I must now complete my sacred mission." Forcing their monotonous dialogue despite the Batter's attacks, the Queen explained her actions as such. "I have created all of this only for him. I desire nothing more than the happiness of my children. Lost in preparing the birthday party, you forget who it was for." The final retort completely eroded the patience of the Queen. "You have spoiled the carnival, Batter. I will not let you lay a hand on the son who brought us into the world. Today you will fall." So, she has add-ons much like we do. Here goes nothing. We're gonna do a wide angle on the Queen. Vadar Iloha, the Queen, fourth boss. Delta, Sigma, and Epsilon. Missing Greek letters out of our add-ons. Royal add-ons. You've been wrong since the beginning. Let's do... I don't know which one is which. I think I'm hitting the Queen with that one. Let's do our abstract tragedy to hit everybody. Okay, I think I'm hitting an add-on, but it's probably good to get rid of those first. Rather than trying to take out the queen. No dessert for you. Okay. It looks like this one on the far left is the healing one. Hard to tell, I might be wrong. But I'm going after that one. Oh, hang on. Let's do ignoring the adversary's defense. No, that doesn't do a lot of damage, does it? I don't know. It seems like my guess is that... So the queen says that she and the batter were created by Hugo. The child who brought us into this world is what she just told us. And, you don't even know his first name. It's true, we don't know his first name at this point. But the child who brought them into the world is also their child. So I think the implication is that the batter and the queen are kind of inspired by or drawn from his actual parents. The father who left and the mother who couldn't take care of him anymore. And the batter here, the batter is convinced that... Well, so the batter has one weird line. He said, like, this is his cradle? Or the cradle of his father? Oh, no, no, I guess that makes sense. If the child created the batter, then the batter considers him his father. Oh, with that, adversary is purified. One with dementia has been required. I don't know if that's insensitive. It might be a little insensitive. That was very irresponsible on your part, batter. I made a big cake for the party tonight. Oh, and she's fading away. Would you like some coffee, my love? Queen of the Flies, it is time to join your disciples. Nothing went right. We must forget it all and dream sweet dreams now. Look, he has your eyes. However, his show fear. Oh, I didn't even get to move, and here I am. This looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Like this, like the entrance to the room. Chapter 0, the batter. I should have paid attention to the moth in the background of these chapters. I think it had its wings spread the most at chapter 5, and then less and less as we got closer to chapter 0. Yep, and here's the room. No other doors, just this one. And Hugo, or the child, I should say, that we've seen after defeating some of the Guardians. I'm here. Yeah, he's sickly, this child. So, apparently he's clutching, like, a chunk of meat. That's what that's supposed to be, although it does look like a blanket. Oh yeah, that's wide angle. Hugo, a little boy. Yeah, I mean, we have to attack him. I don't want to. It feels wrong. But this is the end of the game. The batter and his add-ons kill Hugo, who created this world and the queen and the 3 guardians. He doesn't do anything either. Defend. He doesn't take any less damage either. Adversary is purified. So what now? I'm scared of the dark. From now on, there will be no more darkness. And now the room has been purified. Look at that. So I feel like that that was almost like a guardian, like another guardian.
Stop right there, you imposter.
Here's Pablo.
To say that I had placed the blindest confidence, the solidest hope, the sincerest belief in you. We can well say that I was led terribly astray. But the one who has truly betrayed us lies beyond the eye of the cat.
Oh boy, the compressor is not doing its work. Hang on, let me adjust it real quick. Maybe that's better.
Yeah, this is the cat's voice, Pablo.
Eh, it'll have to do. Sorry about that. I was peeking definitely while doing that voice. I'll be a little further from the microphone.
What have you done, Pete?
Now he's talking to us.
Is the obscuring mist of narrative reality really your excuse for killing women and child?
Sorry.
Woman and child. You have not purified this place. You have destroyed it, eradicated it. You have plunged it into a sterile nothingness.
It's better like that.
I should not have lent you my hand. From the beginning of the piece, I should have detected the black flame that consumes your soul. Pete, join me. Expiate the sins of which we are guilty by preventing this monster from completing his work.
Don't do that. I need you in order to purify this world.
The time has now come to render your final and futile verdict.
Oh. So what is it? I forgot that there's sort of a judgment put on which choice you make. So the batter here is described as the official ending, which is sort of a call to authority, right? But then the judge is labeled as a special ending. And I mean, my feelings are, I've been thinking about this like the whole game, and I'm still wavering because I want to go with the judge. That seems like the sensitive, maybe even the moral thing to do, like try and atone for destroying this world. But what does the batter's ending say? Like he's going to turn off this switch and just totally end this world. And I was trying to think and make sense of things. It seems like this world is like the batter's here to end the world. And maybe that's a good thing? I don't know. Well, I'm going to go with the judge.
That choice was, even though pathetically useless, I think, the right one. And now, batter, taste our vindictive thirst for pointless justice.
Maybe the mic is still too close. Sorry, I'm just peeking so much. So now we're the judge by ourselves, and the batter by itself. And so critically, the batter only looks like this because he's now our enemy. I think Mortis Ghost himself has said that this is not like what the batter truly looks like. This is just we have demonized him because he's now our enemy. Let's try blindness. That sounds fun. This is definitely going to be the more difficult one way of doing things, though. Although, maybe not. Huh. Although I don't know, because you would assume that when you're facing the batter, he would have the stats based on like the equipment you gave him and his levels and stuff, but I guess not.
Your demented crusade ends here. Die, batter, with the eternal souvenir of not having conducted your sad scheme to its unjust end.
It's too late. Everything is lost.
I know, but I prefer this over your victory.
Wow. That's kind of brutal.
Nothing remains now except for our regrets.
There you have it. Uh-oh. This might be this is a... I might have to mute this, because I think it's copyrighted. Suffice it to say, I just don't want to get a copyright strike. Also, it might be a little loud even. I think it was peaking the audio on the game audio there. Yeah, it's just, this is Judy Garland singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, you know, straight out of Wizard of Oz. Oh, and there's Pablo. So sad. I think this is Judy Garland singing it. Sometimes I have a hard time telling. It sounds like her. But yeah, there's off. Well, I've got an hour left in this stream. I got to think of something to do. Yeah, there it is. Credit song. I just, I like to double these streams on YouTube as a backup, and I don't want to get a claim for including, music that. But at this point, maybe it should be. Oh look, that people did voices for all these. I forgot. It makes sense. Elson refers to like the citizens of the world, so the composer of this game, alias Conrad Coldwood, their voice is in the game as the, those citizens that are very like kind of uh, what am I trying to say? Oh, wow, RPG Maker 2003. So that's a version used to make this game, obviously, even though it was finished in 2007 or 8. Yeah. I wish I could share the music, but I just, I'm trying to be safe here. I guess if we had picked I think the music is the same whichever ending you pick, but I think we would see the batter walking in this white wasteland. Yeah. I think that website is no longer up, unfortunately. But wow, and that guy had a Hotmail account, the composer. Oh, the loop is about to restart. But yeah, I'm gonna take my midstream break, and I'm gonna think about what we can do for the rest of the hour. I do have an idea. I want to stick with the spooky theme, horror theme, so sit tight, and I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes, I think. Alright, I'm back. I have another game queued up, I think. We're gonna learn together whether it works. Um, and okay. I'm gonna try and space the microphone properly, because I'm still too loud. Okay. So, um, well, I remembered what the what the title, what off is meant to refer to, even though I didn't show it, because if you choose the batter's ending, he goes up to that switch in that final room and switches it to off, and the game ends that way. Um, my thought is, so the batter and the queen were created by Hugo, based on his parents. And I think the implication is the queen, was presiding over the zones and protecting him, like that's how he saw his mother, even though she eventually had to give him up or leave or something. Maybe she died. It's unclear, but she left Hugo at some point. And he's afraid of his father. But the batter seems to think that Hugo created him too. And if that's the case, then the batter's manifest by Hugo for some reason. And the batter's whole thing is about destroying the world, but he thinks he's purifying it. He thinks he's making things right. So I think either it could be that Hugo wants to destroy everything, wants to he's if you as you go through the zones, everything's kind of miserable, isn't it? You've got the modern day jobs, corporate lifestyle that's pretty miserable. Um, you have the library where you can't even read the books, and you have the factory where people's dead bodies when they die are being turned into the sugar that feeds everybody else. On top of all that, the ghosts of the dead are haunting everyone, the specters. And I feel like that. I don't know, I get the sense that the world is breaking down and miserable, and the batter is kind of tearing it all down, kind of anarchy. But it's also a created reality. This, I feel like the world in Op is not the real world. The Hugo that we quote purify in the room in the final chapters of this game is the representation of the real child. And so one interpretation, particularly of the batter's ending, is that this is coming to terms with Hugo is actually an adult at this point, and maybe the batters also represents him a little, and that he's coming to terms with and closing the book on his troubled childhood. Maybe that's maybe a positive way to take this. But I love this game. I still don't totally understand it as much as I would like to. I feel like it's the kind of game that doesn't necessarily have those clear answers, you know? If anything, it needs somebody like a David Lynch to say, no, I'm not going to tell you what it's about, Anyway, I love it. I love the music. The music really makes me love a game like this more than I would otherwise. So, Alias Conrad Coldwood is as integral to this experience as Mortis Ghost himself. In my eyes. In my ears, I should say. But anyway, I think with that, we're going to close out. We're going to close out off. I'm going to get rid of my border. Although I should come up with a new border, because I think if this is the game I'm going with, it's also in 4x3. And let's see, can we do this? I'm probably going to have to adjust the game audio on the fly as well. this coming up on the stream? I feel like it isn't. Well, I'm not gonna. Let's see. Let's call this the origin of survival horror. That's right. I'm pivoting. Wow, this game doesn't even have. It doesn't even have a an icon for it. But I'm pivoting over to Alone in the Dark, the original, which should be. I should be able to run it in full screen capture. We'll see. I'm gonna actually start it up properly. Here we go. We're gonna do infogrames. I don't think it's on. It's not working. Hang on. Is it? It's the. There it is. I think I'll have to run it in windowed, but that's fine. Window capture should be able to grab this. Here it is. Let's see if I have to adjust the audio too. Yeah, that audio looks loud. Let's bring it down to maybe 28. 28. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn what I'm doing on the fly too. Oh, look at that Lovecraft wearing his ugly head. So, Alone in the Dark is a classic old game. Oh, excuse me. Classic old game. It's known mostly for being, I think, the first game that had, a fixed perspective 3D camera. Oops, I don't want to see that. We don't want to do that just yet. But a fixed perspective 3D camera and like tank control character in a spooky house setting. So this is the precursor and maybe inspiration for Resident Evil. That's kind of its legacy. Oh yeah, and we get to pick between two protagonists. Before I get too much farther into this, let's see if I can get the game manual open. Because this is one of those games you really need to read. You need to RTFM if you want to be able to, do anything. Like, because this is an era of gaming where you don't even know. Come on, can I not? Hang on. Maybe I'll have to like look up the manual. Bear with me here. But this is from an era of games where control schemes are not standardized. And often, like if you just, often they're weird on top of that. In addition to, because a common thing is to use the arrow keys to move around, which feels weird. Oh, is this one in French? No, it's not. It's in English. So, I pulled up the thing, how to play. Move with the arrow keys. You can make the character run. When the character is walking, release the up key and quickly press it again. Okay. Oh, here we go. You can choose Emily Hartwood or Edward Carnby. Carnby is the one that would persist as the main character in sequels, I think. But we can play as Emily Hartwood, so I think I'm going to try that. To carry out specific actions and use any objects you found during play, you must switch to the options screen. Press the I key for inventory or return. Window 1 contains all the items. Gotcha. If you wish to carry out a specific action, use an item select actions option. Using the arrows key. Okay, so we want to use. It's like return spacebar, and the arrow keys seem to be all of your actions. Oh, fight. Press the spacebar and keep it pressed. Your character is ready to attack. By pressing left or right, they'll throw a punch with either fist. Up or down will kick. Okay. And you have to hold them down. Interesting. I'm remembering, because I've tried playing Alone in the Dark previously, and I remember this combat system being very strange. Press the spacebar to search and open stuff. They'll attempt to open like a door or a box or whatever. If you maintain the spacebar to press, they will shut stuff. You can press and push stuff. Press spacebar to push stuff. Push stuff. During certain phases, you will have the option to jump. Press the spacebar quickly to hop when your character is standing still. Jump when they're running, or leap. Jump when they're walking and leap when they're running. Okay. You can toggle sound effects and music. P is pause. Okay. That seems good. Fighting is a little different if you have weapons. And then firearms are... You can turn left or right, and then up or down is fire the gun. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep that at the ready and actually get into this game. So here we go. I like the executable. You can't see it on the stream because I'm not including it here, but the executable title is In Dark because they had to be short titles. I'm going to go with Emily Hartwood.
The attorney's letter came as a deep shock to me.
There's dialogue, I
My
forgot.
Uncle Jeremy had died by his own hand. The coroner's report was unequivocal. He hanged himself in the loft.
My lord.
My initial surprise and distress past, I considered the news. It seemed clear that Derceto had exercised a thoroughly morbid influence on my uncle's mind. That creaking old mansion with its unusual tales, its secret library door, the ancient upstairs clock, all those occult books that my uncle could not resist reading in spite of his fragile nerves. Fate had pointed its finger. Derceto had trapped its prey. Mr. McCarthy, the family lawyer, suggested selling the old house. I immediately opposed the idea.
Even though you just described how horrifying and creepy it is.
My duty is clear. I must go to Derceto. I tremble at the thought of those
Didn't she say
dark
Derceto before?
corridors, those brooding portraits. Yet I am convinced that Uncle Jeremy left a note, a letter of some kind explaining his fateful decision.
Okay. Oh, is something coming through the mic? Hang on. Oh, it's hard to tell. I'll have to check on the VOD later. I might have to
I
modify
remember
my
his voice
settings.
saying, "Look at the piano, Emily. Look harder.
Look at the
Maybe
piano.
the secret drawer will yield up an explanation. I have the feeling things will not be so simple. Life is a mystery containing more mysteries. Jeremy taught me that
Something's going on with
much.
the mic. Is there something like making noise? Oh. Sorry, I think there's some weird noise coming through the mic or something.
Now is the time to confront the mysteries.
Or maybe it's just getting annoyed that I'm not
Derceto
talking
is
very much.
waiting for me. I pray that my fear is nothing
Derceto.
more than the fruit of my imagination. Nothing will ever persuade me that my uncle was insane. But why did he, according to the police report, block the loft window with the old wardrobe?
Yeah, but you should be open to mental illness as a problem. Don't just write it off and say that nothing will convince you. That's a little absolute. Anyway, here we go. So this background is entirely 2D, obviously, but we've got some 3D graphics from 1992. Look at that. There it is. Emily Hartwood driving her car to see her uncle. And there's a frog. She almost ran over that frog. Should be more careful, Emily. Yeah, look at that. That's some classic pixel art right there, and a 3D, old style 3D model walking up to it. Look at that! Wow. Oh, creepy hands and a wolf's howl. It's already super spooky. Yeah, and this music. She looks pretty goofy, to say the least. Almost like a Muppet character. All of this is automated so far. Yeah, I can't move anything yet. We'll see. I'm trying to remember if, well, I'm gonna let things play out and then proceed. So I'm tempted to play this for the rest of October, see how far I can get, because apparently it's short enough that I might be able to actually finish it before the month is out. I was thinking about some other games, and oof, that is a rough model. It adds to the horror, I think. The horror element is only strengthened by it's only strengthened by how horrifying the characters are. You know what? I'm gonna adjust my compressor one more time, because I think it is not strong enough. There we go. Maybe that'll be a little better. I'm still peaking a lot. I'm still going into the peaking. Oh, here we are. So, as soon as we got here, I'm pretty sure the clock is ticking. Found an oil lamp. Okay, let's take it. What is this? Just a rocking horse. Let's see what's in the barrel. Nothing. Is this the doorway that led up here? Yeah, I think so. Well, hang on. Okay, so she said in the introduction, look at the piano. So let's do that. Oh, okay. This is an automated stair walking sequence, clearly. And the rocking horse is still going. Oh. I think I want to run everywhere. I don't know if there's any reason not to. But also... Oh, right. Before I forget, something likes to come out of this trapdoor. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh, come on. Actions. We're gonna push. Oh, there we go. I forgot. You have to select, like, your current... Like, the action that you will perform naturally when you press the space bar. So I've got to go back to that, and I've got to change it to open search. Oh, that's right, and you have to hold it down. I found a rifle. Cool. So let's use the rifle? No. Now I've got a rifle in case any horrible monsters come and get me. Uh-oh. The music has changed. Oh, there it is. Crap. Okay, the monster's coming to get me. Look at how horrible and kind of goofy it is. Okay. So we'll use... Oh, it's not... What? Do I have to reload it? You have no ammunition? Crap. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh man, I should have moved to the... I should have followed the other advice, which was to move the thing in front of the window. Okay, wait. Actions, fight. We can still fight. Kick. Quick. Quick, I'm mashing all the keys. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Okay, I punched. And I kick. Oh, come on. Smacked him away. Come on. Put up your dukes. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. Well, let's move forward enough to kick. Oh. Oh, I think I got it a little bit. Oh, yeah, I did kick it a little bit. You feel weak. Oh, crap, that's bad news. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah. Wow. So I screwed that up. And then we get this really cryptic game over screen where some kind of jester zombie is dragging us away. Well, that didn't go so well, did it? The end. Okay, let's try again. Whoa! What is this? What is that all about? All these horrible monsters are out. Okay, I'm gonna do Emily again, but we can skip through all this. Now. I think we can skip this too. Yeah, okay. So the first thing I should be doing... Oh, I'm moving this stool that I'm moving to. We also have these kind of awkward transitions where it takes a bit of time to actually move through the area. Oh, I guess 20, that must be our health, right? 20. Okay, let's push. Come on, push. There we are. I'm gonna push. You know, she said, why did he push the cabinet in front of the window? So I'm gonna do just that. And I'm also going to push, for now, I'm gonna push the crate on top of the trapdoor, because I remember a monster coming out of the trapdoor. Oops. Interestingly enough, you can actually, unlike in Resident Evil games, you can actually push, you don't have to push in cardinal directions, or even in the direction, like, based on which side of the object that you're facing. Like, you can turn direction. So, I have a rifle, but no bullets. Okay, I think the monster's trying to break in through the window, so let's... yep, it broke the window open. Open search on the piano. Look closely at the piano. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Come on. There's gotta be something. What? Open search on, like, the candle? There's gotta be something. Nothing here, nothing here. Huh. Yeah, there goes the trapdoor. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Weird. Am I missing something? I think I must be. What is that sound? This is terrifying. Nothing important. Dang. Some, like, iron door opened up somewhere. Let's see. Nothing important. Really? I feel like maybe we could open that chest, but I might be wrong. There we go. I'm trying to run and I can't do it. Oof. Spooky ghost. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I picked up the lantern the first time. Oil lamp. So maybe I'm supposed to light the candle at the piano? Let's see. I'm stuck behind a pillar. There we go. Yeah, the music has got me all worried. Here we go. Oh. Emily is... It's hard to tell what direction Emily's facing. Oh, can we not... I have no oil. So I have an oil lamp with no oil. It's weird. Alright. What else can we do up here? I'm honestly baffled. Although there's an angle back here, right? Oh, come on, there we go. So I feel like maybe we can push this chest, whatever it is. Let's push it. No. We push this. No. Or maybe the shadow lines are maybe supposed to indicate that we could hide back there if we needed to. I feel like there's something up with this carpet. But there's nothing. This is kind of funny. When you hold the space bar down to search, she kind of creeps forward, like, do 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 do, doing a little dance. And of course, we can see Emily's face. You know, this is still early in the age of 3D. There's only so much you can do. Let's see about this. Maybe there's oil in barrels. Nothing important. Oh, okay. She kind of just glitched forward a little bit. Okay, let's... I feel like I remember getting bullets for the rifle somewhere. Close the... Okay, so we don't have a candle, but I could conceivably use one. Let's see if we can go in this trapdoor actually. And we're going to open or search. Maybe this direction? No? Okay. Then, in that case, I'm just going to push the chest back on top of it. This is really weird. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I don't know. I was thinking about playing this for the rest of October, for the rest of horror month, but I'm not so sure if I can even finish it in the last few weeks. I did gather a bunch of stuff. Maybe can I like examine what I've picked up? No. No oil. Oh, what's this? There's a stick of some kind. Bow? Okay, I'll take the bow. I assume we only have limited inventory space, but I may as well take it. Let's look at this. What? Really? There's nothing important in this cabinet? You can tell the limitations as well is that we're clearly past the cabinet, but the character model still renders on top of it. So I get this grate looks suspicious to me. Let's see if we can open anything in here. Or search. No, nothing. Let's see. There's like rope and bottles and stuff up here. What's this? An oil can. Oh, perfect. We had the Somewhere Over the Rainbow Wizard of Oz reference in the last game, and an oil can right off the bat in this one. Regular Wizard of Oz references. Oh, I should have looked under this, whatever this covered thing is behind the rocking horse. That seems suspicious. But I think at this point I can at least light the lantern. Is there anything here? Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess I can light the lantern if I want to, but I don't know how useful that would be. Let's see if I can, like, light... Hello. There we go. Maybe I can light the candle at the piano? I don't know why that would trigger anything, but it just stands out. Well, can use. The lamp is full. So now I have an empty line. Okay. Use. And then like. light the candle at all? No? Okay. Guess not. I guess the lantern is only going to be used for dark areas. There you go. It's hard to get the run to work, I noticed. It'd be nice to find some bullets or sword or something. Especially with all that howling. Wait, how do I... Oh, wait, this is a door. I was like, how do I get out of here? I thought that was like a balcony overlooking a very brown room. Okay, I'm gonna not step on the part of the floor that looks like it's gonna collapse. I'm just gonna go through this door instead. Okay, here's another chest and a mysterious portrait on the wall. It's locked. But the gun chest wasn't locked. Weird. Can I investigate the window? Not really. Uh-oh. Scary music. Something bad is happening. Let's see about this. Nothing important. Great. And here? Oh, I found a key. It wouldn't happen to be the key for the chest, would it? Also, I'm gonna put this in front of the door in case that doesn't need it. Oh, nope, the chair's just stuck to me. Never mind. It's locked. Rifle. Oh no, the key's here. Here we go. Use. Oh, there we go. An old cavalry saber. Perfect. I was just asking for a sword, and now we have one. Oh my goodness. Use it. Yeah, take that. Swords make a slapping sound when you hit somebody. Oh, it hit me anyway. Oh crap, what the heck? I broke it. That's not good. Wait, the rifle says I have 4 shots with it. Find a saber. Okay, great. There, did I get him? I did. Oof, that was close. Okay, I think I'm safe. Am I safe for now? The music is still going, though. I'm worried to go out into the hall, now that there are monsters. Okay, well, gee. I'm convinced that that floor is gonna fall out from underneath me if I go over it, so... I'm just gonna go, you know, do some sneaky investigating. Nothing important. Really? Why do they have all these dressers that can't open them? Oh my gosh. There's another monster. Okay. Fire! What? Fire! There we go. You have to hold either up or down to actually fire a gun. Alright. This is bad. I think there's at least one more, and I've already broken my weapon. Let's see. I don't know where they're coming from, though. Come on, run, you fool. Oh, wait. Did the music stop? Maybe we're okay. So this opens. And first aid kits. Okay. Yeah, boy, I don't feel good at about this. I'm gonna have to fight with my bare hands now. I've only got one shot left. No water. Yeah. Makes sense. An old house, you need to provide the water yourself or something. Let's check this other room I was in. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Quick. I've got one shot left of the rifle. Okay. That was it. That was my one shot. And this nasty fellow. What if I throw it? That was a bad idea. I found the broken saber. Okay, great. Okay. Oh no. There we go. Gotcha. Okay, I should run. Oh, why did she turn so far? Oh my, what the heck is that? Ah, get out of here. Oh my god. I gotta use the first aid case. Found a flask. Okay. Eat/drink the flask. Oh wow. You feel better. Cool. I wonder if I could have... Oh my gosh. I can't leave, can I? Okay. Let's investigate this statue. Nothing? Nothing. Alright, well. There are now demons blocking the exit to the house. And I can't be sure that we aren't still in danger of under attack. Oh wait. This is a spooky game already. Although, weirdly, unlike a Resident Evil, it feels like I have to kill any monsters that turn up. Found a vase. Okay, let's take it. Uh-oh. The window's rendering on top of good old Emily. Let's see, is there anything here? It's locked. Does the key work? Oh, it's the chest's key, so no, probably not. It's locked. Alright. It's weird, yeah, I guess I was supposed to move this chest of drawers, right? Or can I even? I don't think I can, actually. It looks like it's, right up against the wall. Well, let's see. Maybe there's something on this lounge. Nope. Was there anything else in this room? Nothing there. Again, I feel like I should be able to open this. But no luck. This room is just a way to get around the broken floor, I guess. Maybe something has changed in the attic since all these monsters have started coming down. That would make sense, right? It's worth taking a look. Oh, boy. I hope the game audio isn't too loud. It seems like it's kind of peaking sometimes. I shouldn't have to put a I shouldn't have to put a compressor on the game audio, of all things. This is an old game, though. And you know how old games can be. You know what? I'm thinking that I actually have to let... I might have made a mistake covering up that trapdoor because it might lead somewhere important, and if it's covered, it might not actually... It might not open. Throw the vase, drop or put it. An empty flask, broken saber. What else? A saber blade. Oh, wow, great throw. think that means another monster has arrived. It seems to be the pattern. Boy, poor old Emily. Just totally lost in here. Again, I don't know why I can't open this. Maybe there's something else on the shelf that I didn't get. No. Something here? No. Something here? Nothing important. Maybe I have to interact with those little demon guys? I'm hesitant to do that, for obvious reasons. What about out this window? Is there anything going on here? No. Totally baffled. Unless there's something in the desk that I missed. No. I think I already searched the desk anyway. Let's close the door. See if there's anything we can do with this image. What's up with this? Nothing. Alright. Even though it's pretty close to the end of the stream, I do have to take a quick break. Hang on. I'll be back real quick, promise. And I'm back. I'm gonna take a look over the manual again to see if there's anything, to see if there's any kind of hint, maybe. Yeah, there's some other like smaller game called Jack in the Dark that was displayed on the main menu when you first boot this up. Night is falling and the wind is whistling through the dark lanes. Every so often, grinning pumpkin heads light up doorways and windowsills. Tonight is Halloween. Well, that's a weird. They spell it with the apostrophe between the two E's of Halloween. It's very antiquated. Grace, a clever little girl, has dressed herself up as a witch, and in line with tradition is going from house to house whistling a well-known tune. Attracted by the window of a toy shop, she stops and knocks at the door, which then opens. Grace enters the shop and suddenly the door bangs shut behind her. Grace is now a prisoner in this sinister shop. She must not only find her way out, She must also thwart an evil plot. Maybe I can try that out too. That might be fun. There's troubleshooting. Okay, so I got to the end of all the directions to the troubleshooting section, which suggests to me that I've read everything that the manual can tell me. Weird. Okay, well, I'm the kind of person who prefers to go off of, just experimenting and not, not trying to use a guide, particularly the first time that I've done something. Oops, I went the wrong way to go up the stairs. What am I saying? I'd rather not use a guide if I can figure it out myself, even if it does take a while. There we go. Running. My inkling, I have an idea that, well, let's take a look at our items. You can still use the broken saber and the chest key. Use the bow, although I don't have any arrows. What happens if I try to use the bow without any arrows? What does that look like? No. Okay. I just had to try. But I'm going to push the chest out of the way, and I'm going to try to... Oh, come on now. I'm going to try to... Oops. Make this work. I'm going to try to get the trapdoor open. Because I don't know why Emily can't do it. Like, there's no reason why she shouldn't be able to open it from up here. Oh, wait. The character turning is like super weird. You see that? Like, her upper body turns before her lower body. That makes it super weird. Maybe I push this some more. Okay, I'm convinced that we can't open this trapdoor from on top of it. I don't know why, but we can't. So I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna try and mess around with this carpet for a bit. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that chest has a different purpose. It seems familiar, actually. Although I think I've brought it too close to the wall and I can't move it anymore. Oh no, that's right. You don't have to move in the cardinal directions, you can just do like this. Look at that. We can yank it whatever way we need. I feel like the carpet is actually covering like a weakened floor or something. I feel like there is some reason to push the chest onto the carpet, like it might actually break through or something. We'll see. See if I'm right about that. Probably not, but it's worth trying. Like the carpet is kind of rustled and it looks like it's meant to be important. Although we got the one item of interest from over here, the lantern, so I guess so maybe not. Dang. What else can we do? I guess I can investigate these books. Because she also mentioned that there was a secret entrance to a library. Oh, I found a book. What do you know? Read.
Fragment of the myth of the Golden Fleece.
I was about to read it. But there's
Edouard
narration
de
for this too.
Villeban, Hesperides Publications.
Okay.
Then
Tell me about
Perseus
Perseus.
came across Ichios, who had been turned into stone.
Oh, her
He
voice
spoke
reminds
to
me of
his
somebody.
companions and said,
Some actor.
"Beware of
actress.
the Medusa. He
Actor,
who looks
actress,
into their
actor.
eyes is doomed to the same fate as
Yeah.
that which befell poor Ichios, and will never more set eyes on Seriphos." "Must we go blindfolded?" asked Imola.
No, obviously not.
"Take up your bronze shields and polish them until they flash in the sun," answered Perseus. "Fill your hearts with courage.
This is neat. I wonder how this
May
relates.
Artemis guide us
as though we were an arrow from her quiver.
Okay.
But
Wow, they
Emerald
spent a
was
whole
not
page for that,
satisfied.
that one
Why
sentence.
do that, Perseus?
Uh,
Is 3 inches of sharpened metal not enough to destroy these accursed creatures? Then Perseus drew his sword, which shone and glittered in the
Yep.
sun, and with it he dazzled Emelopes. Now what can you see? The companions of Zeus' sons laughed. Let us set to work, so that our shields may shine like mirrors.
yeah. So the clever trick, of course, is
Frag-
blinding Medusa
But
with her
Emelopes was
own,
not satisfied.
or getting Medusa with her own medicine. I don't know how that helps me now. But is there something else on this bookshelf, maybe? Nothing important. Well, great. Thank you so much, Emily. You're really helpful. And the one thing that I haven't been able to interact with at all is the piano, which is so weird. As you said, oh, I didn't try pushing it. Although it doesn't look like I can push it, I will try anyway. Push. Push the piano. Nothing. So we have extract from the golden fleece. And we got a bunch of useless crap. There's no move. Right. Well, what a mystery. What a pickle we found ourselves in. I think for now, it's almost time for the stream to end, so in a second I'll just call it a night. And I'll say that I'm not totally settled on playing Alone in the Dark. Though I might. But I think if I do, I'll have to have a walkthrough handy because this game is wonky, to say the least. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was supposed to be more careful with that saber and not break it. Maybe I can use the blade to wedge and something. Don't know. I think I'll have to have a walkthrough because this is one of those Moon Logic games, and also it's a game where you can soft lock yourself. Oh, here we go. Let's save. Emily might be stuck. And you know what? To close out the night, I'm gonna see what those purple demon things are about. Maybe I can investigate them, or maybe they'll just hurt me if I get close. Let's see. Oh, let's be careful not to step on the bad part of the floor. I know that you will fall through the floor if you go across it, but I don't know if you can safely walk across it. Wait a minute. Okay, the window is open, which I think maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm supposed to go through the window. But first, just because the stream is almost over, let's have a little fun and see what these demons are about. Oh, wow. It's doing like all sorts of crazy attacks. Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes, demon. Oh, I see. It won't move from the spot, but it will try to kill me if I get too close. So I can't even look at the window. Wow. Nothing here. Well, there's only one way to end this stream. The end. And chaos reigns, I guess. So thank you very much for joining me on this really weird stream, ending with a very thoughtful and melancholy ending of Off, and then into the weird campy horror of Alone in the Dark. Be sure to join me next Monday when I'll be continuing horror games for Horror Month. Still not sure what I'm going to play yet, but I'll pick something. I'll pick something and I'll stick with it. So until next time, I'll see you.